Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Long time no see. And I'm Ronnie, and I'm back with another video. And this right here is something I started a long time ago. And I fell off with it, but this right now, it is May the 12th, 2021, 11:24 a.m. And at noon today, I have a phone interview with Accenture for a software developer apprentice role. So, as I have just now finished my semester at Columbus State for the spring, I actually should be graduated by now. But I decided that I wanted to get an internship before I graduated because it counts as a course, and I really wanted a real world experience compared to taking a semester long capstone project where yes, I might get more developer experience like doing classwork stuff, but not real world stuff, which is why I was waiting for this internship, which has now caused me to potentially delay my graduation an entire year. I should be graduated right now, like I said, May 2021, but the capstone's only offered in the spring, and the internship class is only offered in the fall. So today we're going to decide if we are going to be graduating in the fall or if we're going to be graduating in a year in the spring. So I currently have my interview at noon today. It's a phone interview. Hopefully that's all they're going to ask me for, but I'm going to record that experience for you. If I have my attempts on, if I can find them, they'll be on screen. I've been over the last year applying to many of internships where I either get no response back, instantly rejected without ever being contacted. In fact, in my entire experience over the last year trying to get internships, I've had 2 interview opportunities where I've actually sat down on the computer and did a virtual call with people. And the first one was actually Accenture 2 years ago, or not 2 years ago, sorry, a year ago, for the Columbus State IT Flexible Apprenticeship Program, where the school would send out your resume, do a networking night so that certain companies could see your face, get to put a face to the name, and try to get to know you. So back then when I did that, I had talked to Accenture, Nationwide Insurance, and State Auto Insurance. And the only people that actually gave me an interview was Accenture. So I had an interview with them, like I said, about a year ago, and I bombed it. Straight bombed it. And then the second one I had was about maybe 8 months ago or so, was with Menards, which is the company I work for. It was for a software developer internship. I think it was to work on their Design It program up in their general office in Wisconsin. Because I work for Menards now, I was able to look through their opportunities and seeing that they had a position up there. And I went through the proper channels of talking to my managers, having them send up my resume, giving me the approval to apply. And they had sent me a test dome link ahead of time based on what I said I knew on my resume, which was, at the time, I was taking a C# program. So I was starting to learn C#. So they put some C# questions, some Java questions, and some HTML/CSS, and I think there was actually a couple I think there was like maybe 2 SQL query questions on there. So tried that. I feel like I bombed it, but then I went to the the face-to-face interview on the computer. Thought I did well, and I didn't get it. And after that, just over the last year, just sitting here applying, I'm finally getting a redemption today. The first redemption I'm getting is, like I said, in Accenture, and I'm really nervous and I'm really excited. So I'm going to record this experience for you so you guys can see what it's like trying to get internships as software developer students, whether you're at community college level, only trying to get your associates, or really the application process is pretty much the same if you're at a bachelor's level at some kind of big school like OSU, OU, maybe in some of your smaller but still 4-year degree schools like Franklin. So right now, I've got about 30 minutes until they're going to call me. So I'm going to do some little last minute prep from what I remember from the first time I had my interviews with them, just to make sure I'm up to date. And then once I get the call, we're going to see how it goes. Okay guys, 5 minutes away from the interview and I'm ready to go. I feel like I feel confident. Say, if not, fake it till we make it. So, I'm just gonna say speed this up until I finally get the call. Say, I am at my computer just in case for some reason they want to do like a Zoom voice call, because they said it was just gonna be a phone call. But they also told me they're gonna send me a link to a calendar on Microsoft Teams. So, I don't know. I got my phone up, speaker, or say ringer on, and I'm checking my emails just to make sure. But where's my number two? Currently 12:02. Still haven't heard anything. Starting to get nervous. Okay, got the speaker, the ringer on, my watch on, so it'll vibrate on here. I can literally start to feel my heart pounding out of my chest. And I know the minute that phone rings, there's no going back. This is it. Hello?
Can I speak to Ronnie, please?
This is Ronnie.
Hi, Ronnie. Calamero from Accenture. How's it going?
I'm doing alright. How are you doing today?
Good. Apologies for calling a couple minutes late. My last call went way over than expected. Is now still a good time for us to connect?
This is a good time.
Okay, perfect. So not going to take up too much of your time. Call should last anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. Just want to get an idea of your interest in Accenture and the apprentice program, and also, give you an opportunity to ask any questions that you may have as well. So before we get started, I do have a couple housekeeping questions. Also, bear with me as I go through them.
Okay.
And if you need any clarifications, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
And are you at least a 90-mile radius from the Columbus area?
Yes, ma'am.
And then next up, just as far as not necessarily the type of work that you'd be doing, but what the structure will look like. So as an apprentice, you will basically be working as a consultant, and as a consultant, you would be required to travel to and from your client site. As of now, we are 100% remote. Because of everything that is going on with COVID, but we do foresee that, changing over the next couple of months. We'll hopefully see that changing over the next couple of months. So right now, you will be 100% remote, but you will be required to travel, to and from your client site Monday through Thursday once things do go back to normal. So just want to confirm that you will be comfortable traveling to and from your client site. The location isn't confirmed just yet, but it is, it will be in that Columbus area.
So I'm okay with that.
Okay, perfect. And then next up, I do want to go over the salary. Give me 1 second to pull that up.
Okay.
Perfect. So for Columbus, it looks like you would come in at $52,500. Excuse me. It would be 54,000. Apologies. It will actually come in at 54,300 for our application development role. So just want to confirm that you're comfortable with that compensation, and then if you do go through the full program, which is 1 year, after you graduate, you do receive a 10 to 15% increase in the salary.
So I am very okay with that. That sounds great.
Okay, perfect. Awesome. Apologies for taking so long to find that. The spreadsheet is
That's okay.
Um, and then next up, what's your furthest level of education?
So I'm currently on about to attend my second year of my associate's degree.
Okay, awesome. And then next up, have you completed any technical certifications, training, or boot camp?
Say I don't have any certifications. I've only completed some specific like Java courses, C Sharp courses, and some like HTML courses, but no certifications and no full boot camps.
I do want to take that down as well. So you did mention Java, HTML, and what was the last one?
C Sharp.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And I'm all the way. No apologies. I have a 2-year-old and he has a very strong personality. Okay, so perfect. So I have that down for you. So next up, just want to, gauge your interest in the program. So what made you apply? What was your highlights or, anything that you said this will really be a good opportunity for me?
So currently, I am actually waiting to graduate from Columbus State, where I attend, and I either have to take a capstone or have some internship or slash apprenticeship experience. And I decided to hold off on the capstone because I wanted to get some real world experience by hopefully through an internship or apprenticeship. And I had actually applied for this last year, and at the time I was not nearly as experienced as I am now, and I feel like I was ready to try to reapply for it. I didn't know if I was eligible, but when I had talked to my friend who currently works there, he sent my resume up, and that got me back on the track of trying to get this apprenticeship role.
Okay, awesome. And why do you think you would be a good fit?
So I feel like I can bring a lot of new knowledge now that from the first time I didn't really have. I was very inexperienced. I'd only just finished my first Java course, just very, very, very intro level stuff. Now I feel like I'm a little bit more experienced with the language. I feel like I can hold my own a lot, and I'm young. I'm willing to adapt to where if I need to learn other languages, I can. And I feel like I can get along with people really well, whether it's clients that are older that aren't necessarily familiar with new technologies that are coming out and need someone to be able to explain it to them. Like you said, how you'd have to travel to your clients to do your consultations. I feel like I can hold my own very well with people of all different age ranges, as well as different, um, like different like diverse backgrounds. So I feel like I can hold my own very well and get our point across for whatever project we're doing for them.
And you did mention that have you completed these courses for Java, HTML, and C Sharp?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Perfect. So next up, so as far as the application process, the form that you complete is actually an expression of interest. So I do have to go through this legal tidbit really quickly, just to confirm that you would like to be considered for this role. This will be your official application. So I do think that you qualify for the apprentice technology role. Based on our conversation, I'd like to recommend that we consider you for this position. Would you like to be considered?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. And then I just have a couple check boxes that I have to check before I even get to the next question.
Okay.
So let me do that. Awesome. Okay, so I think that is pretty much all of the questions that I have. So as far as next steps, so we are looking to hold final round interviews. If I'm not mistaken, next week, we're looking to hold final round interviews for the Columbus position. And so what those final round interviews will look like, it'll be two steps. So you'll have a business interview and a closing interview. Both are very similar to the conversation that we have in the sense that we'll be asking behavioral questions, but the closing interview will be with a technology representative where you'll be able to ask, like specific questions regarding the type of work that you'll be doing, or even, ask the interviewer what type of work that they do so that you can gauge, the type of work that you will be doing specifically in technology. meeting scheduled with the team lead this week, so we'll be going over all of the candidates, and so I'll be able to notify you of where you stand in the process by the end of this week, early next week, and then we'll go ahead and get you scheduled for final round interviews. If you do move forward in the process. So with that being said, do you have any questions?
I do not, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. So again, thank you so much for taking the time to connect with me, and I'll be in touch over the next couple of days with next steps.
Okay, I look forward to hearing back from you.
Sounds good. Thanks, Friday. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Woo! I feel like I was stuttering. But you guys seen it. There was not. I don't feel like I need to bleep anything out, so I think we're good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this process. So, end of this week, beginning of next week. Woo! Okay. It's 12:18. I have to work at 1. I think it's time to get going. So, I don't know if I'm going to upload this as its own part or if I'm going to keep this hidden until the whole process is done. I think I might upload this one. We'll create a series on this. But other than that, that's really all I got. That's the reason I'm dressed this way, so I can go to work real quick. So, hopefully, we'll be accepted into the program. And hopefully I'll kill my next 2 interviews. So, with that being said, I will see you guys later. Peace. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button and also leave a like. It just makes my self-confidence go up. If you want to follow me on my second channel to see gaming videos and a little bit more off content that you're not going to see on this channel, feel free to follow me on my second channel right up here. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, be a part of my close friend group, you can follow me up here. Or if you want to follow me on my any other socials, if you want to see my photography, right down here. Or if you just want to see any random things I tweet, right down here in this corner. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.